Okay, today's video is going to be purely about William. Now, William is coming out sometime this week, and as you know, War of Champions qualifiers is also happening, I believe, this weekend, and it'll be going all the way through February, but blah blah blah. This video is going to be purely on William, and I'm just going to say it right now. He is extremely busted, and when I mean busted, I mean he is extremely strong. Now, with every mythic trial character, there's never been really a shit one. You could argue that Laurie's pretty shit, but she was the first one, and with any of the first characters, in a new line of characters, they're gonna be kind of like the space standard. Then we got Morgan. Morgan was pretty fucking good. Then we got Rick. Rick is amazing. Gonna be great for the future. But now we've got William. Now William, out of all of them, has the most going for him, if you will, and he is very, very busted. Now, first of all, he is the Kingdom Alliance. That's why I pulled Marcus. If you weren't aware, you got to have all these. Well, if you want, just type in game Kingdom, and then all those tunes you need to have pretty much. So, with that being said, first of all, his specialist skill. Now, I'm just going to get out there now. He is a defensive tune, and he is purely a defensive tune. I do not see anyone really using him on attack. Maybe on a few niche attack teams, you'll throw him in there just that bleed resistance, but I don't think he's going to be outstanding for attack. But first of all, combat medic. When this character performs a critical attack, all teammates get 25% of this character's attack as bonus HP. Bonus HP is applied before reflect damage. Now, keep this in mind. Whenever he crits, he'll give bonus HP to 25% of his attack. Now, he will be modded defensively, more than likely, as he will be used primarily on defense teams. And whenever he crits, that's just going to be cunty, because you're going to have so much bonus HP flying around, it's going to be very, very annoying. So first of all, bonus HP on a defensive character, that's pretty gnarly. Guerrilla Warfare. Make a critical attack against a line of enemies for 100% damage while battling on the defense team. Up to 2 teammates recover from all penalties. Now this is 55 AP. 55 AP being extremely fucking fast. Now, here's where it gets a little bit, if you know what I mean. So, Primal Strike. Initial cooldown of 1. So it's going turn 1 on defenses. Turn 1 on attacks, however you want to look at it. Cooldown of 2 turns. Make a critical attack against an enemy for 100% damage. Up to 3 teammates. Up to 3 enemies get dazed for 2 turns. So, while he's on defense, he's going to be given bonus HP turn 1 to 25% of his to his attack, because of that combat medic ability. And also he's going to be dazing 3 of your tunes turn 1 when he has his turn. Meaning, he's going to be an absolute royal cunt to deal with. Now, don't get me wrong. I will go on about it later on the video, but I'll tell you a few ways to counter this. Now, the mythic abilities. Now, this is where it is stupid. Now, you may remember my Davy rant, but Davy, yes, he is fucking busted. In his own respect, I still think Sam's busted as well. But this kit is a step above in all areas. So, first of all, Cunning. Cunning's pretty bog standard. I really like Cunning. It's really good. It basically stops weapon effects from happening. So if you got a stun sword attacking into Cunning, it's not gonna fucking happen. It's very unlikely to happen. If you're hitting into it with absolute defense, absolute defense more than likely isn't going to activate as well. Overall, Cunning is pretty fucking sweet. So when attacking or being attacked, 30% chance, less likely to trigger the enemy weapon effects and walker effects. So, it's pretty fucking good. You can't argue with that. Animal Energy. When attacking on defense team, all teammates gain 30% max AP at the start of each turn. Notice how I said turn. I'll say it one more time. When battling on the defense team, all teammates gain 30% max AP at the start of each turn. Now, you're probably seeing where I'm going with this, but I'll say it anyway. You can make some nasty, nasty, disgusting shit happen with that. If you throw some 8% around, some 20%, regardless, there's going to be a lot of people rushing at you very fast, so it's going to be interesting, and it is every turn. So every turn he is alive on the field, he's giving the entire team, including himself, 30% max AP at the start of each turn. So there's going to be some loops happening. There's going to be, just some absolute bog well, it's going to be some fucking crazy shit happening. I'm probably going to predict we're going to see a lot more Rick being played because with the amount of AP going around, yeah, definitely commanding, turn 1 is going to be definitely viable. Ezekiel's successor. At the start of each turn, up to 2 teammates recover 30% of their max HP. So, yet again, it's turn again. So, not only at the moment is he got 30% max AP to the entire team, he's now also got, at the start of each turn, 2 teammates get 30% of their max HP back, meaning, you don't even need fast healing in there, because he is the fast healer. So, he's got heals, he's got AP. What else could he have? Well, the last thing is something that makes him very, very viable on defense teams all around and will open up so many more defense teams options in the future. Leader of the Kingdom. All teammates get 80% bleed and burn reduction. So that's basically a Tara lead, but instead of it just affecting yellow and blues, it's now affecting greens and reds as well. Meaning Ezekiel can now be more viable on defense, no defense down. If you got Pamela as well, he's definitely viable now as well. So what this man does is insanity. So let's say turn 1. This is all the things he can do turn 1 to fuck you up. So starting off with the active skill, make a critical attack against the attackers, if you will, because he's not going to be used on attack. Let's be fucking honest, he's a defense toon. So he's going to be using that signature move to daze 3 people, give the combat medic a little jump up, so everyone's going to have 25% of his attack in bonus HP, which is stupid. He's also going to be given 30% max AP to everyone on the defense team, insanity. And if there's anyone on the defense team that's a little bit injured, 2 people are getting healed of 30% of their max HP. And also, with all the bleed and burn, yet he's got 80% resistance to the whole team for it. So what I'm trying to say is, he's got so much going for him, it's sort of silly not to pull for Marcus, because what he can do for defense teams and, all of the future tunes coming is unbelievable. He's sort of like a Dr. Stevens or an Andrea, but purely for defense. And defense teams are very slow at the moment. You can't really just rush through them as you used to do. So, with that being said, he's looking good. But how can you counter him? Okay, so there's a few things you can do to counter it. Like I've said before with the Davey rant video, there is nothing you can really do to stop the mythic abilities. They are passive, there's nothing you can do to stop that. But what you can stop is the specialist skill Combat Medic. And how you do that is that you can do it multiple ways. You can stun him, you can try to stun him, you can confuse him, you can taunt him, anything to stop him from using his active skill turn 1. So that means your teammates are, days free, and the enemy teams are not starting their turn with some bonus HP from that combat medic shit. Now, how can you counter the rest of the kit? So you've got the you got the 30% max AP at the start of each turn. Now here's where it is very, very important you bring control to the team. So, like I said, you can do all those things to the signature move, but when it comes to passives, that's when you need to think more widely and just focus on the whole team. So with the AP one, there's a few things you can do about it, but keep in mind, you're going to have to be very, very careful with how you attack the team. So one thing is, if they've got a command in there, just get rid of the command or stop it. Control, confuse, taunt, stun, whatever it might be, daze, whatever. Just stop the command. Also, if they are running a fast AP team with it, so they're running 8%, they're running 20%, because with that 30%, they're going to be rushing so fast. The other thing you can do is also control the other teammates around it. So if you know there's a nuker on the team, like a Tyrese, just control him, taunt him, stun him, confuse him, whatever you got to do, just control him. You can run a Mercer lead, you can run a Lydia, no, you can run a Jackie lead, you can run Connor with the taunt, you can run Mirabelle with a confuse, you can run Diamond for stun turn 1. There's a lot of things you can do, but basically you just got to lock down the characters to make sure they can actively move on their own. Now for the healing, as teammates get 30% of the max HP, there's a few things you can do. You can run a maim team, you can run heal reduction weapons like the 35%. Everyone gets minus 35% heal reduction at the start of each turn. That blue weapon, not exclusively blue, but blue, red, yellow, green, whatever. You can run that. You can run Michonne. When she rushes, she gives heal reduction as well. There's a few things you can do to stop that. Now with the bleed and burn, like you just gotta stop using Zack and Ty. It's very simple. You just can't really viably use them. But there is also one other alternative that I will give you. Now this is probably going to be a bit more tricky, but I do think it will be definitely doable depending on how I don't know. I don't want to say smart, but how well you play the team. So another way of just completely nullifying everything he does is to kill him turn 1. Now we've got loads of ways of doing that. You got Carol, a red versus green is very simple. The reds are going to kill the green. Now obviously there's going to be a few bodyguards there. There might even be guardian shields. So basically he's going to be defended. So what you can do is you can run a Carol and a Lori, because Lori has just become very free to play accessible. Or that's how you can sort of try and kill him turn 1. I don't think it's gonna be that easy because of, like I said, bodyguards are fucking everywhere right now, and I do think he's gonna be modded very, very defensively just so he survives this sort of thing. But that is another option. Also, another option is just confuse him, taunt him, stun him, just do something like that to stop him. I know it doesn't really stop everything, but like I said, the main thing to do with him is just control him. But like I said, I've been rambling on for quite a bit here. My opinion is he's pretty fucking busted. Definitely a top tier character. These, Alliance Mythics, they've always been fucking good, and he is definitely top of the range. I do believe his Limit Break 2 is the other 15% of the max AP, so it is sort of pushing people to push for that. That Limit Break 2, I'm not sure if it affects it too much, but I'm sure that extra 15% is going to be coming in very handy for defense teams. So with that being said, I think he's a busted character. I think they've definitely overkilled it with the mythic abilities. His signature turn 1 as well with combat medic. It's very nice. I know he's a tank, but fuck me. It's a bit of a joke. Yeah, so that's my opinion on him. He's pretty fucking broken. I'll have more videos out hopefully this week, and I'll also be discussing in a completely separate video my plans for War Champions, live streaming, wars, all that in the future, in a separate video, just because I want to make that a fully dedicated video so I don't get asked these sort of questions a lot in the future. But with that being said, yep, Williams busted. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to join the Discord, link is in the description below. Good luck in War of Champions qualifiers. If you are participating, it's top 100 factions. If you see me in Warp, say hi, and yeah, good luck to all. Peace.